Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. Before we begin this video, which is the second one today, Saturday, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that way you can get notified of any videos that will come on from now on. Remember, I do at least one. Today's going to be the first time that I do two videos. So just keep on watching. And thank you to all the subscribers that keep on coming back to the videos and making sure that they get all the information that they need. So hit the like button if you like the topic. And then if you have a specific one, write it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to give you my perspective on the topic. So today we're going to talk about another very important topic. Every topic is important. I mean, that's the reason why I'm choosing these topics. But so we're going to talk about positive self-talk. Remember, we've been talking about in previous videos that you don't want to be in your head too much. Because if you're in your head too much, then you won't be able to use your support system or adapt or have others help you adapt. But there is a nice window where you actually can motivate yourself and you provide yourself with positive self-talk. This is the time where you get excited, you get motivated, you in your mind you can achieve anything, and you're telling yourself, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it step by step by step by step, and then I'm going to get to my goals. I'm going to achieve what I set to achieve. I'm going to be able to motivate somebody else. I'm going to connect with my child, with my children, so that way they are mentally and physically balanced. Again, it's a lot of different aspects. Self-talk can go a long way because it actually helps you, remind you of the goals that you've done, the goals that you have, the goals that you're working towards. And so again, positive self-talk is excellent. At some point though, you also need to use your support system, because if you don't, then again, like I said in previous videos, you'll be in your head, and at some point you won't be able to kind of gauge in a very realistic way that you're doing something right or you're doing something wrong. But in the meantime, positive self-talk, this is something that you as a parent, if you're a parent, if you're an uncle, if you're a grandmother, if you're a father, if you're any type of influencer with the younger generation, positive self-talk helps a great deal, because a lot of the time, anywhere from the preteen, sometimes even smaller now, that they're very kids are very anxious. They're so self-conscious. They think that they're doing things bad, and so we have to provide them with the vocabulary, with the words, positive words. If you connect with me via Facebook at Back on Basics, actually on Facebook at Carlos Flores, on Instagram at Back on Basics, or if you remind me in the comment section, send me your email, send me whatever you need me to do. I can actually send you a copy, and you can look for it on the internet as well. A copy of 100 positive words that all kids should know. And so, I mean, it's simple, and it sounds simple, but it works, because guess what? We as human beings that may not be in the here and now, a lot of the time what happens is we tend to be in our heads, right? But at the same time, we tend to be our worst critics. Believe me, I'm my worst critic, and I can tell you that. And if it wasn't for positive self-talk and realistic talk that I met this goal. I'm this steps ahead on this goal. This is where I want to be when I do. If it wasn't for that, then I wouldn't be where I want to be. And I'm still not there where I want to be. I'm okay where I'm at though. And see, that's a positive message that you should say. I'm okay where I'm at. I do have goals. So that way I can improve. So that way I can move forward. So that way I can get to the next level. And again, positive self-talk is easy. It's not just a pat on the back. It's putting positive words together with some of your victories, some of your goals, some of your achievements, no matter how big or no matter how small. Remember, right? The snowball that goes down the hill starts very small. And as it goes down the hill, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger as the snow just gets stuck to that little tiny pebble, right? And as soon as it hits the ground, as soon as it gets to the lower end, guess what? Unstoppable. It's unstoppable. So you have to understand the power of positive self-talk. So within self-talk, then you also, what I just said, you have to recognize that you are your worst critic. You tend to put yourself down a lot. There's other people that will put you down. Don't worry about it. They think that that's their job. But don't put yourself down because that'll add to whatever other people do. So you want to make sure that your mind and your body's balance. Watch the video that I did today in the morning. Mind and body balance is very important. But that helps in kind of looking at whatever's coming to you, whatever words are coming to you, and what you're going to do and how you're going to react to them. Be mindful. Be here and now. Make sure that you're telling yourself and reminding yourself of all those achievements that you've had, of all the people that you have in your support group, right? Support groups are great. Support groups are realistic. Support groups will be there no matter what. They don't put you down. See, that's the thing. A person that's part of a support group doesn't put you down. That's a big difference. If a person puts you down, then I don't want them in my support group. And actually, anybody that puts me down or talks negative towards me, they're not part of my support group. Believe me, they think they might be, but they're not part of my support group. I don't want them in my support group because I don't want to move backwards. I just want to move forward. And positive talk, positive self-talk is one of the things that keeps you going. When going gets tough, right? The tough get going. That's a positive, right? If things are going bad, then you push yourself because eventually you'll get through the tough. You'll get to achieve. You'll get to a place where you're able to succeed. And remember, your kids, they need a lot of positive talk. They do. It's amazing. Some of these kids that I work with, they just soak it up. And this is just little bits that I give them, but they soak it up. It's like it it it's you giving them like an aha moment. They soak it up, and it's not that their parents are not giving them positive talks, positive words of affirmation. It's because at that point they're preteens, they're teens, they're young adults. They tend to not put much weight on what the parents are saying. And that's the reason why you have to be consistent. Because you don't want to stop because you think that they're not listening. But guess what? They are. They are listening. And they are moving forward. And they are listening to your positive words. And they are building their positive self-talk inside. And if you stop, then that'll stop. So you need to make sure as a parent to continue consistent positive talk. Continue consistent positive talk, no matter what. No matter what. And so, words of affirmation are very important. You look great. You look rested. See, even saying you look rested, you're like, oh, yeah, I slept last night. Yeah, I feel good. Hey, I used to not smile a lot, but smile. Because you know what? If you smile, that smile gets contagious. That smile becomes more and more and more and more. Believe me. Again, connect with me or look in the internet. Just search it. 100 words, positive words to say to your children. Search it like that. Believe me, you'll find some. They're not hard to find. It's great job is one of them. Hey, I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate that you remember to put something away. I appreciate that you're doing your homework. I appreciate that you're helping your brother. I appreciate you're helping your sister. Words of affirmation lead to positive self-talk. You want somebody to learn positive self-talk at the youngest possible age that they can comprehend. Because then they'll start working with positive mindset, positive physical set, and so it'll be the mind body balance. That's what you want. You want somebody that's going to be able to adapt, to survive, to bring in their support system, to create a support system so that way they can succeed. So positive self-talk is easy to do, hard to be consistent with, difficult when you don't do it consistently because your kids or those around you are not going to believe it. Be consistent. It's those positive words, those words of affirmation. Be consistent. Be consistent. I can say this for the next 3 minutes. Be consistent. Right? Positive words, words of affirmation. I mean, if they did something wrong, I'm not saying to use positive affirmation or positive words. But what I'm saying is you catch them doing something right. You catch them working on something that you didn't ask them to. You catch them asking you questions about something that'll make them move ahead. Believe me, everybody has questions. Everybody needs affirmation. I need affirmation. Everybody needs affirmation. So, again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button for all those new videos. Remember, this is video number 2 today. Hit the notification button or hit the like button to give me thumbs up and show that these videos are good. If you have a specific topic, down in the comment section. You can go Facebook, Carlos Flores. You can go on Instagram at Back on Basics. Search 100 positive words to say to your child. Believe me. Don't tell them. Just keep them to yourself. Keep them, print them out, put them in flashcards. Choose a word that you're going to use each day and do that. And believe me, they will see the difference within themselves. You'll see the difference within them, and then you'll see the difference within yourself. Until next time, Back on Basics.